Last week, somebody asked me a question about the video I did on habits, and they asked how environment impacts the choices we make. And it was such a great question that I wanted to discuss it this week. So thank you for asking that question. Environment absolutely impacts us because when we are in the same place, our neural pathways are developed based on really where we are, how obvious the cues are. And when you think about, like, I sit in the same place for when I have dinner every night. If I switch to a different seat, my brain's it's going to be a pattern interrupt. And that's a good thing. Likewise, if you sit down to watch TV and you always eat popcorn or a snack, if you sit in that seat and you want to break a habit, it's a lot harder. What if you switched where you sit? The other thing is, I want you to think about not just sitting in that one seat, but let's say that the TV room, wherever your TV is the biggest issue. What if you moved the furniture so instead of the focus being the TV that's on the wall, all the furniture is facing each other, so when you sat down, you'd actually talk to each other. That really does work. That's why when people do want to change habits, if they go on vacation, that usually is a great way to do it. Of course, going on vacation is also a great way to let loose. But that's why a lot of people, when they decide they want to make changes, they will go to a spa vacation or they'll go somewhere and they'll intentionally do that. So it's a great idea to change your environment when you want to change your habits. Likewise, if the environment is not inviting enough, let's say it's the same seat, but you say you want to do something like drink more water, make sure in your environment that before you even sit down, let's say you make sure you put a glass of water down with a pitcher of water, and you get in the habit of doing that. That'll get you to drink more water. Likewise, if you're not in the habit of exercising, creating the environment, a cue in the environment, like putting your clothes out and your sneakers the night before, will also make a huge difference, because when you wake up, it's the first thing you see. So you automatically put it in your mind. So thank you for asking about environment. I think environment plays a big role. How does environment play a role for you in your habits and the ones that you want to make or the ones you want to break? Just remember, if you do want to break a habit, you want to do the opposite. You want to create the cue, make the cue invisible. So if you're in a situation where you want to make things harder for you, you take, let's say, the cookie jar and we empty it, or in the refrigerator, whatever might be there in the freezer, the ice cream, hide it, or better yet, eliminate it, so that it creates more limbic friction. So if you want ice cream, you go, okay, I got to go to the store. You want your cookies, I got to go to the bakery or the store. If I'm going to eat that food, you make it harder. Well, that is it for this week. I'm looking forward to more questions about what you guys want to hear about on these videos. Go make it a great week.